Hey, welcome back to Tammy's Beauty Tutorials, and today we are doing back into the Marvel characters inspired look, and today we have Black Widow, which, you know, like I always say, I never really got into the comic books. I only really, watch the movies, and that's how I really got familiar with the characters. But, this morning I was kind of getting ready to film, and I kind of Googled everything, and then I was like, I should kind of look up the character, because they don't give her backstory right away. And so I was like, I wanted to kind of look up her character a little more, because they kind of give it a little bit, but they don't give it as much as the main characters. She's kind of a secondary compared to some of the other characters. And so I really wanted to kind of look up hers. But I know that they are doing a movie of hers. They're working on it right now. And so I'm super excited for that, especially now after reading what it said about her. I hope they show it all. Because, oh my gosh, it was so fascinating what I read. Oh, it would be such a good movie. I'm going, to do my skincare and all that. I didn't do that yet. Oh, alright, I'm back. I had to go get my cotton rounds. You think you're prepared. But you don't. Okay, so I'm gonna cleanse my face. You should always start out with a clean face before doing your makeup, because that is always super important. Then I'm just using my cleanser, the micellar water from Garnier. Anyways, I also thought it was interesting, Natasha, the Black Widow. They also said that, that she, her past is all super dark, and then she becomes a hero, and she wasn't always, that she's kind of has a darker past than some of the other superheroes, that she didn't start out super good, but then she becomes good. I like that. I think that's good. And then she also, I didn't know this, she was like, they don't know if it was planted or if she actually was. This is she was about trans ballerina or something like that. I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, and then I could be getting this wrong because it was only an article. It's not like I read the comic book or anything. So any of you comic book people can tell me more about it, because I just found it super fascinating. I get super nerdy about stuff like this. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. So honestly, I really like to read. I get so nerdy about things. When the subject interests me. If it doesn't interest me, then I could care less. But I just thought that was super neat. And then the movie, I thought it was really good. Now I thought Scarlett Johansson's a really good planner. And oh my gosh, on the ending when she got married, who else kind of cried? I kind of teared up. Legit, when she died, she I got kind of emotional. I mean, there was tears. I mean, it was kind of sad. It was kind of bad. I mean, and she died, and I knew that movie was going to be so emotional. It was so emotional. It was bad. I had no idea that I was going to be that kind of a baby through superhero movies. I'm just saying. It's crazy. Crazy. I mean, I was kind of surprised that Cameron picked Black Widow. And the best I could do, by the way, is black shirts. I mean, let's face it, I don't think I could pull off like a black leather catsuit, jumpsuit, like Scarlett Johansson. I mean, I don't think you guys would want to see me in that outfit. I mean, for one, could I even get that on? Two, I've had 2 children. I mean, yeah. I mean, I would feel so uncomfortable with that. I mean, she looks amazing. I, however, would not look that amazing in that. But she pulls it off and looks fabulous. But I mean, she also has like trainers, and she probably also has a very strict diet. I probably eat way too much junk food. And a lot of other food. I don't want to mention. I like to eat. So I definitely cannot pull off that outfit off at all. I mean, it would just be very bad, and nobody would want to see me in it. Bad at all. There's no question in my mind. And how could you even move in that age? You know, not the right brush. It kind of looks like the right one, because it's angle. You know, see, this is what I was looking for. So you can see why I kind of grabbed it. So I'm not like completely stupid. You know? So you gotta save a little bit of face there. Just fixing the brows. And then I am going to zoom you guys in close. For my brow, to do my thighs, okay? Let me guess, I'll set that. Alright, we are zoomed in a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing a little better. So that way you can see how I blend, how I put my primer on, everything. I feel, you know, with the new camera and everything, that way you can kind of see everything. Okay, so that is my primer, and I use the Sigma eyeshadow primer. This is what that looks like. I really enjoy that primer, and I also do my concealer at this point, and this I've been using the Creaseless Tarte concealer, and I am in 10 in Fair. I just put a little bit on my nose, and then I kind of do a triangle on my under eyes, just like that. Then I take my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I blend that into my skin. Alright, and now I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way complexion powder in Cloud. And I just kind of set everything with powder. Very lightly, because I just think that kind of helps everything, that my eyeshadow and everything goes on a little bit smoother and better and more even. So now, let's go. I'm going to take my JH20, this fluffy brush. I think it's 20. It's kind of really rubbed off, to be honest. And once again, I don't have my contacts in, and I don't have glasses, and it's really hard for me to see. You know. Okay. So I have 2 palettes that I'm using. I got this new palette. I will hopefully I will get a better picture of this, but I'm going to use this one, and it is the Morphe 35L. I mean 35V. Why did I say L? Boo. 35V. And I'm going to start out with the base shade, and I'm going to use this shade right here. And then I'm also going to use the Main Event palette. The 24M. Also, I just adore this palette. And these were both gifts from my amazing husband. And also the camera, he helped me pick it out. We researched it. And so, I just feel like a spoiled brat right now. Oh, I forgot to powder under my eyes. Let me do that really quick before I get started. I have no idea why he decided to just spoil me rotten this last couple of weeks and help me get this camera and these palettes. I was so shocked about the palettes. I knew about the camera. I did not know about and I'm going to do a haul probably Friday to show you the palettes, to swatch them, and there's one more that I haven't shown yet. And then I also have stuff from Ipsy and also my giveaway stuff. I got powder all over me. Anyway, I don't know. I'm so surprised that he got me all of that, because usually, you know, he's like, you don't need any more palettes. So I was kind of shocked. You know, I'm so tickled though. Especially that we were getting the camera. So I was surprised, pleasantly. And then I'm going in my second shade. This shade right here. And I'm just going to kind of use this as my first transition shade. And I am just going to kind of put that all over. Just kind of blend that out, swirl back and forth.
I was looking at my so different shooting with something different when you're used to the other camera. It's so nice. I love this palette too. I've actually had this palette before. The one I used, the 35B, but I'm so glad to have it again. I actually think the one I had kind of went bad, so I'm kind of glad I got it again, because I don't think I got to enjoy it as much as I should have. So I'm kind of glad I get to experience it again. Alright, so now we're going to oh sorry, I didn't tell you what shade. We're going to go in this orangey shade right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Alright, now we're going to go into the other palette with this shade, and it's called 1970, which I'm so glad it has names. So the other one does too, but they're not written on the palette. Morphe, write them on the palette. It would make it so much easier. So I don't have to say, oh, it's right here. I can say the name too. It's so Okay, and now I'm gonna stay in that palette and I'm gonna do this kind of red. It's called Act 3. Yesterday I talked to my oldest son. My oldest son has ADD and a speech delay, speech apraxia, for all of you that doesn't know that or haven't heard me talk about that. I feel like you guys will probably hear me talk more about that sometime. Anyway, we are doing the remote homeschooling, and so we had to talk. I had to talk to his teachers, well, his resource teacher, yesterday to kind of figure out. They were kind of going over, the plan on that. I think my schedule is probably going to change a little bit. For one, I thought, well, maybe I'm still going to have to keep the same schedule I have at work, where I go in a Tuesday during the day and I work on mornings. I don't think that's possible now. So I think Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm going to be working evenings. So basically I'm going to be working nothing but evenings, is what it sounds like. And be home during the day. So I might be filming more. But it won't affect my lives. My lives are going to be still on Wednesdays at 6:30 because that is my days off, so that has not changed. So that will be fine. Oh, and this is from the 35B, and it's this shade right here, and then I'm also going to use this shade right here too. I just want this to really kind of smoky and intense. So I feel like she sets it intense mysterious character. That's why I want so when she's like a Russian spy, a former Russian spy for the KGB. And then one of the best assassins for S.H.I.E.L.D. So I felt like she needed like a very intense, you know. Look. I just think that makes it look more intense, you know. Although she's kind of tortured because of her past is so dark. And that's why I think, you know, the symmetry of, she's not, her past is a little darker. Okay, so for my highlight I'm using, I just got this Pinkies Up, it was in my Ipsy. Pinkies Up is from Hello Beauty eyeshadow. I've never heard of this. Have you guys ever heard of it? I've never ever heard of it. It's kind of flaky, but it's super creamy. I can wipe that away. Okay. Okay, and then I was going to add Frey, this glitter right here from this palette. And I still need this. Love that. Okay, now let's wipe away the powder and let's do the underneath. I'm gonna go with that black. Then I'm just gonna smoke that out. I'm gonna use that Act 3. I love this. And the reason I kind of went with the red and orange is like her hair color and everything. And she mainly wears all black, and then her hair color kind of stands out. And that's why that's the colors I kind of use, just so you know. Like a little method, my logic behind that. Alright, that finishes up my eye look. I'm going to do my mascara and my eyeliner off camera. Alright, because I feel like that. Alright, I am back. The eyes are done. I really love this look. I feel so good about it. I think it looks great. I feel like it does bring, you know, like it's nice and smoky, and with the reds and oranges, I do think it's, you know, I feel like it totally has that vibe. I hope you guys like it too. Comment below, let me know what you think. I love to hear your thoughts. I think it's so fun to hear what you guys think. And I hope you guys join me tonight for the live. I love doing the lives. I think it's so fun to get to talk to you guys. And if you guys have any request looks, let me know too, because I have so much fun doing that. Like hearing what you guys, what looks you guys want to hear. See, I hear. Oh my goodness. It's just me doing some contour. It looks so crazy, doesn't it? And I know I've said this before, but I have such a small forehead, so I don't do that. If you have a large forehead, you would do that. Now, you could also, smaller forehead, you could do like right in here. But I also have like right here, not much going on. Now I do bronze up there, just to kind of bring some warmth to my face. but I don't contour it there. Okay, now the brown. We are still house shopping. It's going. I know. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Alright, now we blush. Blush, 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 blush. And the reason this is from Stila, and I want to say the name, but I'm afraid I'm going to mess up the name. So that's why I haven't said the name, because I feel like I'm just gonna... I say things wrong all the time. So, no. I'm just gonna mess it up, and then everybody's gonna laugh at me. So it's like, that's really pretty color, even though I can't pronounce it. And it's probably the easiest word. It's a flower. And I'm probably just making it super complicated. Isn't that funny? Just making it super, super complicated. I feel like sometimes you just do that. Okay. I got this palette and I just have been loving it. So glad I added on my Ipsy bag. Okay. I'm doing the skin gloss, and then I'm gonna put another. I'm gonna do Fire Glow also. This one, since my eyes are kind of because who doesn't need like 2 highlighters on? I mean, I feel like Everybody needs a little extra glow in their life, right? I have to run some errands. I have to run to CVS after this. So, I'm gonna look super cute on the CVS. Hey, and maybe we'll have a house to look at today. And my realtor, she's so cute. So she found out that I do YouTube, and so now she always like looks at my makeup. And she's always like, "Oh, what look do you have on? What look do you?" Oh, that was funny. So now I can't go look at houses without my makeup done. I rarely go without makeup on though. I wear makeup outside of here. And outside of work. I wear makeup a lot. To be honest. I really enjoy putting makeup on. So I don't just wear it for you, for the camera, just for work. I actually really do wear makeup a lot. This is the Ish in Luster Hydro Gloss, which is kind of funny. Hydra, because that was the name of the bad guys in Marvel Comics. Hydra. So that makes sense. Okay, set my face. Powder. Okay, now I'm going to spray. Use some setting spray. And this Milani Make It Last. It's the Fruity Fresh and Mango and Coconut. It smells so good. But oh my gosh, the spray is so strong. Like I literally don't, when I spray my face. So don't, okay, it is hilarious and you'll probably get a good laugh at it. At least I laugh at myself, you know. I get a little bit of that. It's okay. But I totally think I need a new setting spray because I literally jump and just like shoots out. I have to like spray it really far from my face. Then I'm like scared of it. Oh gosh. Here we go. Alright, I'm ready. Did you see that? It's like, just saying, be careful when you use that. It's like, I really like my sound effects on that. It's kind of funny. And I had to get rid of and I don't really care for this one either. It kind of stinks too. It was the other one, it was like pomegranate. And then this one doesn't smell great either. But the pomegranate was like cough syrup. Ugh, it was so bad. So bad. So. And I think that one's gonna go too. So I think I need new setting sprays. Anyway, I'm gonna pull you guys in so you can see the finished look. And then I'll pull you out so you can see the complete look. And then that includes this video. Moving things out of the way as I'm talking. Okay, so here we go. I really love how the eye look turned out. I think it is so pretty. I'm so glad that I did this look, even though I was like, didn't know I gave her like whatever, but now I'm like, oh, so glad he did. And now let me show you the complete. Like I said, just a black tank top, because I don't think you want to see me in a black leather suit. Just throwing that out. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you see. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. And also tonight is my live at 6:30 Central Time. So I hope to see you there. And thank you for hanging out with me. Bye. See you next time.